Welcome to From the Volto. Whoa. I bet you guys been wondering where I've been at. Well, as you can see by the length of my hair, I have been hibernating, waiting for the Witch Queen. See? Milo knows. Alright? But, you know, before we get into the Witch Queen, I want to give you, my friends, something to help you go into PvP with. Okay? I want to give you something super destructive, but at the same time, very, very unique. Okay? So, unique and destructive. Those are the checkboxes I'm gonna fill in for you today. Okay? Also, I bet you're wondering what's kept me so sleepy and busy, right? Well, I am moving. Yes, indeed, I am moving. As you can see, this tiny vault needs to be upgraded. So, thank you, my viewers, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be updating my stuff. Oh yeah, isn't that amazing? Oh, I'm glad. And here, this channel right here, we focus on quality, not quantity, okay? I will not destroy your feed with things that, for what the fudge was that for? Okay, I won't be destroying your feeds like that. I am here to teach you PvP, not just to show you I can do cool things. I'm here to teach you how to PvP, because at the end of the day, guess what? The more of people know how to PvP, the funner it'll be, okay? See, I believe in a challenge, okay? We thrive on challenges, okay? We as humans thrive on challenges, okay? Same thing applies with Guardians. We thrive on a challenge. For God's sakes, we have those unlockables. We do a challenge, so why not, right? Okay, anyways, as you guys saw from the thumbnail, yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what that chest piece is, right? Or wait. If you don't know what it is, let me show you on your TV what it is. You see that clip? Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? You know what that is? That is the Vesper of Radius. Yes, it is a very good chess piece for the Warlock, okay? Warlocks have probably very good destructive potential. In this case, we're stopping rushers. We're destroying rushers, okay? And we're destroying, guess what? People that like to crouch around the corner and just wait for you to come through with a shotgun. That's what this build is for. A, to stop rushers. B, to destroy people around the corner if they're waiting for you. And C, it has a special power. I call it what we like to say the push, the sky push, the or in this case, it's just more like an arc pulse that pushes things. Anyways, before I get into that arc pulse, I'm gonna come in and tell you this chest piece with stasis is probably the best combo that I don't see people using. Isn't that crazy? It's an amazing combo that no one's using. Why? Because it doesn't quote unquote destroy. Okay. Let me tell you something. There's multiple definitions of the word destroy here. Okay? We can A, destroy things physically, like straight up ahead, like going hardcore in one straight line. Or we can destroy things a little bit more sophisticatedly. Like, you don't have to charge straight ahead. In this case, this chess piece represents perfectly what the warlock is. An elegant, strategic, okay? An elegant, strategic mastermind of the battlefield, okay? You want them to charge you. Why? Come at me. I'll, 1, probably freeze you. 2, if I don't freeze you, guess what? I'll push you. And if that doesn't work, well, I'll shock you and then I'll slap you down. See, that delicious little pulse, okay? Now let's talk about the pulse, the arc pulse of the Vesper. Okay, that arc pulse, as you can see in these little clips that I'm about to show you, that arc pulse not just only does damage. No. That is part of the ability. The arc pulse, okay, what it does is it also, if they're rushing you and they're at the end, okay, end of the pulse, you will see an end of the pulse. You'll see a little end of the pulse. They will get pushed back. If they're in the sky, they'll get launched. And if they're rushing you and you're under them, oh, trust me, they'll be flying over you. Okay, so you have a protective, I would like to say, barrier around you. You have 2 barriers, actually. If you do correctly and you go with the deliciousness of pause rift, the little freeze rift, this freaking delicious aspect right now, okay? This aspect will help you pause people when you use a rift. Isn't that amazing? Just being able to pause people when you use a rift. It's awesome because the rift is one of your most vulnerable points in, I can say, the battle. Like whenever you pop a rift, in my humble opinion, I suggest you pop rift out of sight and behind cover. Also, you use a rift as a return point, okay? Now that you understand the basics of the rift there, when you use Vesper of Radius, or Vesper of Destruction, this little Vesper right there, this Vesper of Radius, when you use that, I want you to understand, you are going to be protected for a couple seconds, maybe 2 seconds, okay? But you will be vulnerable for half a second. And that is the half a second in where people think they'll be able to get you, but they won't. They won't really see it coming. Sometimes they really don't see it coming, and it's very useful to get shotgun rushers off you, okay? Now, this build, it offers a little bit more finesse. You need to learn it a little bit. You need to understand your radius. You need to understand your ability to 3-peek is actually extremely crucial here. No, I don't mean pull out a sword, okay? Silly Guardian. No, I say, and here's something that might blow your mind, okay? I say you do me a favor and you go to the corner. Before turning the corner, you pop your rift. Guess what? You could 3-peek. That point will help you understand if you popped it correctly or if you didn't. Wait a second. If it relies on me 3-peeking and me popping it, does that mean that I have to waste my rift just to look? No, you won't waste your rift just to 3-peek. No, silly. The thing that you're going to do, okay? The thing you're going to do is, you see the radar on the top left of your Guardian? Yeah, that little radar. See, that little radar, when it turns light, that means they're up there, okay? When it turns dark, that means they're close by. Now, you can stand in the corner and understand when it's light, they're pretty far away, or they're jumping up, okay? Now, the darker the radar is, the closer they are. Now, understand that you don't need to rocket science this, okay? No, you just need to learn how to feel, okay? And by feel, I mean look at your radar and then understand, okay, they're close by, I could pop it. And guess what? If you don't get them the first time, they're gonna bum rush you and they're gonna be like, he just popped the rift. Oh, there goes the freeze. I can step right through him. No, you can't. And that, the second pulse will keep you safe. So in case you were too far or you were too, I can say, too, like not in position. Now you could say that, but here's the catch. As long as you popped your rift, you're safe. And as long as they think they can get you around the corner because you're in your rift animation, they're not gonna get you because you have your delicious pulse, okay? And trust me, it will push them back, okay? Why don't we see it more in Destiny, right? Why, if it's so good, why don't we see it in Destiny? Hey, dude, I give my friends a heart attack, as you can see here. Oh goodness, if you could have seen if you could have heard their hearts just exploding, thinking I'm gonna die here. So, why isn't it used? Well, one, it's known as fear. Okay, fear of the unknown, of how to use it, and of how to get used to something new. Correct? Well, this right here, I don't know how to explain it. It's a big win in that you are not learning something new, but you're developing a skill that you've already had, which is popping a rift. Okay, now you're just gonna learn to pop a rift a little bit more strategically than in the middle of getting shot of two people. Okay, and trust me, I've done it many times, too many times to count. Okay, so if it's not uberly evil, okay. But one thing that I want to make clear, and that is that you need to learn rift placement. And this exotic is going to teach you rift placement. Also, it will launch a lot of people. Basically like skeet. It's just like the sport of skeet. Okay, so isn't that amazing? Now, going back to the point of what I was saying, why don't you see more Vesper use? Okay, well, that's because there's not a lot of people that understand the utility of a pulse. Yes, it's not overpowered, and it, like I was saying earlier, it's not about a giant straightforward line. It's about an elegant fight. In this case, you're pushing, you're freezing, you're stopping, and in best case scenarios, you're freezing supers and stopping them from taking you out because you're healing yourself as you're doing damage and freezing them. You're basically countering them by you saying that you're weak. You placing your rift is the equivalent of a bait, okay? That's what this is. This is a bait build. You're gonna ask them, come on, come fight me. And they're gonna come, take the bait, and the homies are gonna see them launch or freeze, or sometimes you be able to punch them and straight up freeze them, and then goes an arc bolt. There goes the arc bolt. Isn't that adorable? It's not an arc bolt. It's an ice flare bolto. Isn't that crazy? That is freaking crazy. Well, with this build, the Emerald Sphinxo, the Emerald Sphinx here will help you understand how the placement of the rift benefits you in the long run. It's not just a healing thing. No, it's also an offensive tool. And thanks to stasis, you're able to use it more effectively and more uniquely. Now, if we can get more of this in the Witch Queen, I would appreciate that. Okay, if we can get more, maybe in a sense, give us more utility in Void 3.0. I would appreciate that. And don't leave the well out, and don't leave the dodge out, and don't leave the barricade out. Yes, the barricade could throw fire, and the rift can do a delicious pulse. Now, the dodge can disorient. Now let's play around with that and see if we can spice things up for our classes. Okay, let's see if we can get more of using your abilities in unique ways. Okay, and that's what I want to stress out more than anything, guys. When you can't fight in one way, find the answer in another. Okay, your answer should not be hand cannon, attack hand cannon. You know, your answer should be, let's attack a hand cannon with a scout rifle. Let's pull out the DMT for funsies. Okay, now here's the thing. What am I using here? Am I gonna be using my delicious Hawk Moon all the time? No, I also put myself my Sacred Province. You know, it goes great with this build, especially if you have one with rapid hit and head seeker. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Now, I bet you're wondering, what in tarnation is a high impact frame doing here? Well, not only did they, I don't know, buff it in a sense that now you don't have 7 bolts, you got 5 bolts, but you also have a very, very hard hitting frame to help with the range. Okay, to help push the range that you're like, yeah, I can get it for a little further. Okay, and then the under pressure just keeps it a nice pressure, you know, nice and deliciousness, nice and constricted bolts. Okay, now I'm not gonna give you guys full reviews on weapons because it's all about what you want to use and what makes you comfortable. In this case, these weapons that I'm telling you are the things that I cycle through with this build to make me feel and take on the challenges that I needed to take on in my PvP matches. Yes, in trials, in comp, anywhere, this is good. Okay, don't get shy. Now, what am I rolling on my Hawk Moon? I bet you're wondering, right? Well, get it while you still can, okay? Because if not, it's gonna take forever. All right, keep farming until you get yourself a nice high handling Eye of the Storm. Why would I say that? Well, Eye of the Storm, okay, my friends, basically improves your accuracy, right? When you're hurt, and your handling when you're hurt. Also, paracausal charge. Guess what? Can you hear the people answering what it does? Yeah, it increases range, it increases handling, and it increases what reload. So guess what, you stack that when you're hurt, because you're always gonna get hurt when you're fighting. So guess what, boom, you stack that. Capiche, capuche, kamish, anish. It's good, right? Phenomenal. Now, I want you to understand that here, this delicious retrace path, don't sleep on it. Grab one. I got myself a delicious loot to shoot with demolition. It's beautiful. It does work. And with hand cannons, it's just funsies. Okay, go have some delicious fun. Okay, and what I want you guys to understand is I need you to look at what I'm showing you and see how you can use it in a more beneficial way to help your playstyle. Okay, because my playstyle works for me, but how can you adapt what I'm showing you to your playstyle? That is what I want you guys to think when you're watching this. Because look at what you can do now, amplify it with your skills. Okay, that's what I'm here for. That's what I want to show you. That's what I want to make sure you get in your head when you go into basically PvP. Yes, this isn't an esports material type stuff that I'm telling you on the top of your head. No, these are skeletons for you to get better, because the best teacher isn't some dude in a box telling you how to play. No. The best teacher is experience and seeing how other people play and understanding their habits and then seeing those habits on other people and learning to counter those habits. Okay, you guys understand what I'm saying here? I hope you are. But I want you to think not on beating people straight, but beating people elegantly and finding a unique way to shut down people other than shotgun. Because trust me, there's ways for people to counter shotgun. Okay, if you don't ask me, I hear a lot of people yelling about fusion rifles as of late. So trust me, it's savagery. All right, so with that being said, I want you to know that the warlock isn't the only one that's able to launch people, okay? And in the next episode, you Titans are gonna see how the Kool-Aid Man jumped into Destiny 2. All right, that is a story for another day, and hopefully another time, because one after another, it's not fun, is it? But make sure to let me know what you think down there in the comment section. Okay, how has this build or this video helped you learn new techniques? Maybe think of a new plan to take on a new situation, or better yet, how did you improve upon it, right? Now, don't forget, precision charge is the thing, all right? So keep that in mind when you're using a hand cannon or a scout rifle, because rapid precision headshots or kills get you charged with light. Ooh, nasty, isn't it? No orbs necessary, just kills. I'll see you later. Brunt apples out.
Out in the field, survival is everything. This match is yours. Meaningless. Fight on.